Hi Sagittarius, here's a general look at your solar chart for November 2009. Now every year at this time the sun is in the sign before yours, and so at this time of the year you should be going within yourself, feeling a little bit more introspective, reflecting on things, recharging, regenerating. So don't expect too much of yourself. That is not until the 22nd. Because you are touching base just now, and you even if you're quite busy on the outside, you will be more self-reflective within, because there will be this mirror, that you will be, and this pool, this mirror that you will be gazing into, even whilst it's called multitasking. So even whilst you're doing other things, you'll be mulling things over. And you'll be wanting to get on with things behind the scenes. It doesn't mean to say that you're going to be static, but you will be inclining more to your own space for a while. Possibly you'll be called upon to support somebody else, because also where the sun is a nurturing, healing area, and it will bring out, it will probably manifest something in your life that will call for you to be, the nurturer and the healer for somebody else, or advisor, maybe mentor for somebody else, or indeed you could be on the receiving end of that yourself. Or another way it can work is that you're just on a mission, Sagittarius, and you are wanting to bring something to fruition which demands your unswerving devotion and input to get it to blossom, and so it could be related to spirituality, it could be related to the arts, it could be related to any kind of imaginative work, it could be related to just this thing that you're doing, this project that you're doing, which is off the main stage, so it's in the wings. You could be preparing something at the moment. You could be getting ready for a major event which is due to go off any time after the 22nd of November. There could be emotional moments as well up until the 22nd, but you'll be very guided by intuition or dreams or just your wise inner self, because you're going to be more in touch with those areas of that dimension of yourself up until the 22nd of the month. A wonderful time, therefore, for healing, nurturing, spiritual activities, imaginative activities, self-nurture, quiet, and just a time when deeper thoughts are likely to bubble up to the surface. Now, Mars is in a very expansive sector of your chart for many months to come. That means you could be making travel plans or connecting in a dynamic way with someone at a distance who stimulates you to action in some way. You'll be feeling enthusiastic about broadening your horizons. Perhaps travel is going to be a feature of your life, more of a feature of your life over this next few months, whilst Mars is in this sector of your chart, right up until next June, in fact. Or education. You will be perhaps learning something new, or it could be that you are just getting into a new field of interest over this time and broadening your horizons in that way. Some of you could be pursuing an academic project or working hard at promoting something. It could be a little bit of any of those things, or a lot of one of those things, or two of those things over the months to come. This is a time in your life when the influence of a teacher or a mentor figure opens up your world to a whole new range of options. Now, after the 8th, well, then friendships and group associations will be a little bit more challenging then. That's when Venus goes out of that very friendly, sociable area of your chart and then goes into this background area where you could be working on something, or in fact it could be a secret love affair, Sagittarius, after the 8th of the month. It'll be some sort of close intimacy that you have with someone, maybe that you don't want the whole world to know about yet, or for some reason isn't going to be made public yet. It is still very much in the a work in progress stage. Then because Saturn has moved into a new area of your chart, this is a beginning of a 2.5-year period when you will be building respect perhaps within a peer group, changing your friendships or your acquaintanceships as well over this time, learning to follow, when to follow along with the herd, with the crowd, and when to stand up and oppose it and have faith in your own unique contribution against all the odds. So be respectful of others' freedoms, but don't let them walk all over your principles and your feelings. Now, on the flip side of this, you can learn a great deal by collaborating with others in a group context, going towards a common aim or goal, you know, moving in amongst, mingling with kindred spirits who are on to the same thing. It could be something rather unusual or progressive about this, but once again, understanding that you have your own unique take on things. Now, from mid-month, you'll have more of an urge to express your opinions or feelings to others. You'll have more of a chance to do that. Also, you could be thinking more, you could have more in your mind. Maybe you will have to deal with paperwork. Perhaps you will be chasing up people, maybe feeling a bit more nervy and edgy from the 16th. Just busier in your head, which is even more reason why you should be having this quiet downtime, taking more of that, you know, drawing your boundary and taking more of that. That's up until the 22nd. And then from then, you will be coming into a time when the sun comes into your birth sign, a time for you to, you've been recharging your batteries. It's still recharging batteries time, but in a more outward, dynamic, proactive kind of a way. So getting into activities that make you feel good, developing anything that is important to you personally. So very much focusing more on self-centered activities then. You'll feel more in tune with your inner self at that time, from the 22nd, and you should do something special for yourself which helps you to express your individuality, and it helps make you stand out from the crowd. Well, that's it for November. If you know your rising sign, have a listen to that too.